And rounding out the triumvirate of holy shit, the dream is coming true. The LAPD is now killing middle-aged white men. No, that's also horrible. I hope his family isn't a fan.
I'm sorry. Is there something in the news today that I don't know about?
No, not in the, we talked about it last
news.
week. I mean, it's old news, but it's also like, what the fuck is going on? They took these cops that shot that guy. I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. Let's just go to the racist place. Like, let me be a white racist. Please let me. So that we don't have to worry about that anymore. Like, is Dan being racist? Is he being insensitive? Let me be insensitive and racist so that we can like cut straight through to what's really disturbing about a white 48-year-old guy holding a towel, getting gunned down by cops who, according to their training, are supposed to shoot you if you hold a towel up. Why aren't towels illegal? Why aren't cops illegal? This is getting extreme. And if it takes a white guy to make white people go, oh, okay, deal breaker, it's not because we think that the black people deserve it. It's because secretly white liberals are going, I think that the racist part of white liberals is the part of us that goes vigilante about race relations. That's what white people do. We're like, I'm racist. We're born racist, as you know. That's the one racist thing I'll accept. White people are born racist. The racist part of us goes when we hear about the cop brutality stuff. You know that part of us is going like, yeah, but that's got to be a hard job. Dressed like Hitler Youth, walking around a bunch of black people. That's got to be tough. You know that we think that. You know that we think that, and then we go, naughty white guy, naughty white cop, naughty. Just because it's hard, you have to control yourself. And and then the fucking 48-year-old white jogger with the towel gets shot, and you're like, wait a minute, how is my brain functioning? This is this is all what the fuck? This is insane. The system is. I don't know what to do about it. But if you can't hold a towel, and you can't be, and
you can't be a white guy.
All sympathies. I'm not going to let you push my buttons, and I'm not. I know that I'm making sense.
That's where you're pointing with this, though, right?
I guess you could skim that fucking hot button shit off the top of what I'm saying, but what I'm really trying to do. I think
you could take a deep ladle full of that.
I said at the top of this conversation, I said, let's be racist. Let's go to the racist.
You said, let me be racist, not let's all be racist.
A fine distinction. Let me be racist. Let me be racist. Yes, I said that. Let me be racist. And say, why is that the deal breaker? And why the fuck, more importantly, because if we were giving a pass, to cops in areas where white people felt like maybe we felt like it was a demilitarized zone, or we felt like, oh, I'm liberal politically, but hey, I can't imagine doing that job. That must be real hard. By the way, sanitation workers get killed more often than cops. I don't deny. They just did a study. How dangerous is this fucking job?
What is sanitation?
People murder them, or they
fall? Let's not worry about sanitation workers. The point is that.
Wait.
Are people picking them off with guns from their rooftop, or do they get crushed by?
Get out of my garbage! It's being mistaken for raccoons is the highest cause of death in the United States, other than experimental aircraft. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass.
That's why I built a cedar wood enclosure for my trash in front of my house.
and now I approve of that. Now that I'm seeing the danger it causes. That's Donnie Deep Cut is giving you the high clap. He loves it. Anyways, I'm glad. Come on, where was I? I was being racist. if now can we go like, okay, so if you're a squad car and you're stuck in broad daylight traffic on Los Feliz Boulevard where there's 6 yogurt shops within a mile radius and a 48-year-old white jogger with a towel in his hands can also provoke the same response, like is it, I mean, can we definitely like call it quits? And if we use that as the deal breaker, can we just reveal that we've all been racist and that maybe that's why this whole fucking problem exists in the first place? That was my only point, because I'm willing to lay it bare.
Are you saying that the deal for you wasn't broken yet? That you still kind of consider, that's a bad neighborhood full of black people? Like no. I can see that as being a byproduct of that job in that part of town. I think the deal was broken a long time ago.
I think that as I've always said, like race is an artificial construct, and the thing that we're connected is like. It's the idea that people that have phenotypical characteristics all live on one block. That's where things become like what we're identifying as race issues are class issues and cultural issues and stuff. And so I think that within that maelstrom, yes, I will say to you, yes. Well, I have always thought in the back of my head, I have always thought, boy, that can't be a good gig.
But does it have to be a race thing, like, or can it just be a class thing? Because we live in a neighborhood where that shooting took place. The rent is very high there. Is it possible that for you, because it's so close to where you actually live and you're safer?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. So it's not a race thing; it's a class thing.
I'm saying there is no such thing as a race thing. If we were to actually talk about genetics, there's no such thing as a race thing. Yes. Like the striation that we call racial, like that's not. We know artificial. When I've said 1,000 times on this stage, race is an artificial construct. Dan, what do you mean by that? What I mean is that it's a man-made construct. Like the things that we delineate as racial are forced. Like they are. If you lived in a world, if you grew up in a high school where all of the red-headed people sat at one lunch table, if there were as much attention paid to freckles or the weird like continuum of skin shades that exist within what we consider African American skin tones and Middle Eastern skin tones and white skin tones, like everybody's skin has a different color to it. Yes, there's genetic, there's like these characteristics and things, but compared to the things that actually make a difference, it's an artificial construct. It's man-made. So it's not, when we're talking about racial things and racial hot buttons, when we're talking about the actual existence of a black community, we don't actually mean a bunch of people who are united by genetics alone. That gets us into all kinds of trouble. Because that's really, really a huge sleight of hand. We're talking about class, and we're talking about the fact that there's been these like forced impositions. We should have all been fucking each other a long time ago. We should all, and I'm not saying that this is a necessity, but statistically speaking, if there hadn't been xenophobia when anyone landed on the coast of anything, if there had never been any imposition of any artificially asserted construct, we would all just look like Halle Berry and Tiger Woods by now. We would, and Benjamin Bratt and whatever. We'd all, and none of us would give a fuck. And it's okay that world hasn't happened yet. We can still exist in that world because some people have long necks and some people have big noses and some people have weird toes and some people have shovel teeth and some people have and then some people are so desperate for identity that they fucking carve up their own face. So Jesus Christ, we don't have to be in such a hurry to all fuck each other, but some people have tattoos and some people are in wheelchairs and some people eat wood. Termites. Those are termites. We don't have to include them. Race is an artificial construct, is my point.
Would you?
Oh, thanks, guys.
That's been our show. Good night. Thanks for coming, everybody. Drive safely.